All right, everybody, we have Coach Clausen here to provide an opening statement when he is ready.
Well, first off, congratulations to North Carolina. They certainly played in a way and deserved to win the game. In a lot of ways, it was like last year's game. We jumped out to a lead. We had some injuries in the secondary. We got really thin there, and then we were just holding on. And so it just felt like a rerun of last year's game. I'm proud of how hard our guys played and our effort, and I thought we fought the whole game. Our fans certainly came and supported us, and we're going to face adversity now for the first time. So we're not undefeated. We've got a huge game next week against NC State that we're going to have to bounce back and and get ready for. So any questions, fire away.
Dave, what was the effect of losing Gavin and Kalen, and what did that do to the defense in the second half?
It was just, we were going to play Jasir at corner or at nickel. And, then as soon as we put Zion out there, they started throwing bombs at him. And, then we had to play a lot more zone than we wanted to, and it made us soft against the run. So, it was just, you lose one, you can survive it. You lose two, and it got really hard.
Dave, what was the message to the team in the locker room afterwards, and how do you accomplish what you said there at the end, trying to tell the guys and convince them that all their goals are in front of them, including an ACC championship?
I don't have to convince them. They know that. We're still 5-0 in the ACC, and in my mind, we have a championship game next Saturday. So I don't have to convince them. They know that. Now, bouncing back from a loss and the adversity and not playing well on defense again today, those are the real problems we got to fix.
Dave, did the offense lose some steam based on how well they moved the ball through the first 2.5 quarters, and then only getting the late touchdown there at the end?
Connor, we weren't sharp today. We had probably more drops than I remember. Sam had so many balls batted down. We weren't sharp. And you say that, and we still scored 50 some points, but we weren't as sharp as we needed to be. So we certainly played well on offense and scored a lot of points, but with as well as North Carolina played, we had to be a little bit better, and we weren't.
Did you sense the change in the team's mentality or approach in any way going into this game than the previous 8?
No. I thought our preparation was good, Connor, and again, we just we lost those corners, and it was hard to you pick your poison. It got really hard to stop them.
Dave, did Sam think on the interception and on that 4th down that he had a free down and that there was an offside?
On the interception, we definitely thought we had a free down. Yeah, absolutely. We thought that was a free play.
Anything else for Coach?
All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, everyone, we have Sam Hartman here. Whenever you're ready, feel free to ask questions.
Sam, I'm sorry for the obvious nature of this, but how close did that feel to last year's game against them?
Pretty similar. Still, hurts the same. And, just got to execute better and had a lot of mistakes, especially on offense, turnovers, interceptions. The name of the game kills your chances to win, and playing an offense like that with a quarterback like that, you can't give them that many opportunities. That's what we did.
Dave mentioned that on the second interception, you thought you had an offside. Is that basically what you saw? That on the far side, you thought the guy jumped?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and didn't see the guy either, so can't turn the ball over no matter what happens.
Sam, what do you think just led to things just kind of not clicking for you guys the entire day? It seemed like a couple more drops than usual, a couple more passes that went awry. Where do you think things kind of went wrong today?
Just execution. We just didn't, do our jobs, and that's what we've been doing all year. And it's we learn from it and move on. Obviously, still playing for an ACC championship, and it's nothing really changes. We still got a big game next week, and hats off to them. They came to play, but the big game is coming up, and we would have loved to got that one, but we can't hang on it too long.
Yeah, the 24-hour rule has kind of been the norm at Wake Forest since Clawson's been here. I'm sure this makes for a tough tonight, right? But then you guys have to turn the page. How easy will it be to do that, Sam?
I think we're a mature football team, and I think we need to that it needs to be the whatever the mission or the idea, because if not, which it won't help us at all. And congrats to them, but we got bigger games to play now.
Sam, when it comes to trying to deal with the pressure to score in a game like this, especially when maybe the defense is a little shorthanded, how do you navigate that when a game gets tight?
I mean, it's just doing our job, and we want to score on every single drive and every single series, so nothing really changes. It's we're not really concerned on where the defense is at and what the defense is doing.
Anything else for Sam?
Appreciate it.
All right, everyone, we have Miles Fox here when you're ready.
How we doing?
Miles, I'm sorry for the obvious nature of this, but how close did that game feel to the game here last year?
Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah, it felt pretty similar, but one loss doesn't define us. So all we can do is just come out Sunday, have a great practice, and prepare for NC State.
How did it affect the defense when Gavin and Kalen both went out?
Yeah, obviously it's not a great situation, but next guy up mentality, this is what we emphasized during the spring, building depth. So we have guys who can play, so just gotta get them ready.
Miles, just how tough is it to bring down a guy like Sam Howell? He was gashing you guys earlier. It seemed like you found a rhythm for a while, but how tough is it to bring him down?
Yeah, he got a lot stronger from last year. So he's a strong guy. So great player, so gotta wrap guys like that up.
Miles, what was it that let you guys get a lot more pressure and start getting sacks? I guess right there before the end of the first half. Like, what started working for you guys to get that pressure?
Great calls by the coaches, and just relentlessness by, me and my guys, so we just got to keep that going, build off of that, and just keep improving every week.
Go ahead. Ethan.
I was going to say, I know you guys and Coach Clawson have been really proud of the way that you've responded and moved on from games. Like, do you start seeing maybe that kind of pivot away from this game starting in the locker room? And what does that look like right now?
We can't let UNC beat us twice. We can't let them beat us next week, holding on to that game, got to let it go. It sucks, obviously, but we just have to it's going to test our character a lot. So we should be good.
Anything else for Miles? Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate you.
All right, everyone, we have Luke Masterson here when he is ready.
Luke, I know it's probably not the greatest scene, but if you could give us a picture of what the locker room was like to handle that one.
Yeah, I mean, people were hurt. We really wanted this one. Yeah, I mean, people were hurt about this. It sucks. But our goals are still ahead of us. We got guys picking each other up. But it's gonna sting for a little bit.
Did it feel like there was any kind of a let up or easing off the gas when you guys were up 17 or 18 there in midway through the third quarter?
No, we just we didn't execute well. We had some dumb penalties that kept getting them in good field position, and we just didn't finish.
Yeah, Luke, I kind of want to ask about that. One thing Wake Forest has been known for this year and throughout the Clawson tenure really is being disciplined, and the penalties really extended some drives today. What do you think contributed to that?
I'm not sure. We that wasn't Wake Forest football, and we know that. Everyone on this team, everyone on the defense, everyone on the offense, we all made mistakes tonight. Some just look different than others, but no one played perfect. And we're a team. We lose as a team. We win as a team, and we're gonna move past this.
Anything else for Luke?
What is the key to moving past this, Luke?
It's gonna take a minute to get over this, but we have the 24-hour rule. We celebrate wins for 24 hours, and we're upset about losses for 24 hours. So we're gonna come back tomorrow, be very critical of ourselves, correct the mistakes, and move forward because we got a big one next week.
Thank you, Luke.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Luke.
That'll wrap us up for today, everyone. Thank you for joining.